Get ready to dive into powerful narratives that ignite your imagination and stir deep emotions. Let's begin today's compelling tale. Meet Ethan Ramirez, a 38-year-old self-made entrepreneur living in the energetic city of Seattle. For the past 10 years, Ethan had been pouring his heart into his growing business and nurturing a life with his wife, Isabella, a brilliant 34-year-old marketing executive. Together, they were raising two beautiful children, a boy and a girl. From the outside, everything appeared picture-perfect. Their friends admired their marriage, envied their success, and often said they were a couple others aspired to be like. But behind that glossy image, Ethan had begun to notice quiet fractures. Over the past 6 months, Isabella's behavior began shifting. She seemed emotionally distant, often distracted, her eyes more focused on her phone than on the world around her. She spoke of work meetings, late-night deadlines, and casual girls' nights out, things Ethan never questioned before. But lately, there was something unsettling about the way she'd smile at her phone. The secrecy of her texts. The sudden uptick in professional obligations. His gut told him something was wrong. Friends assured Ethan it was normal. Marriage has seasons, they said. Work and kids can stretch any couple thin. But those reassurances couldn't quiet the questions that kept him awake at night, lying next to the woman he once trusted more than anything. Then came the moment that changed everything. Isabella's boss, Luke, a confident and magnetic 40-year-old tech CEO, invited them to a private networking event at his lavish penthouse in downtown Seattle. Luke had always rubbed Ethan the wrong way. He was polished, successful, always wearing that smug grin. A man who seemed to radiate charm, but also gave off an unsettling air of control. Still, why would a man having an affair invite both husband and wife to a party? Ethan tried to shake the doubts, but that gnawing suspicion never left. The night of the event, Ethan and Isabella arrived at Luke's stunning penthouse, with its panoramic views of the Seattle skyline. Inside, guests in designer suits and gowns mingled over glasses of champagne while a jazz band played mellow tunes. Isabella looked breathtaking in a sleek black dress, her smile dazzling under the soft lights. Ethan felt a swell of pride, yet beneath it, unease lingered. Throughout the evening, Isabella charmed her way through conversations with coworkers, including Luke, who acted like the perfect host. Ethan kept a discreet eye on them. Everything appeared normal, until about an hour in, when Isabella leaned in and whispered that she needed to speak with a friend in a quieter part of the penthouse. Ethan nodded. He didn't want to seem paranoid, but something about the way she left unsettled him. He tried to socialize, forcing himself to mingle, but after 15 minutes, the itch of doubt was too strong to ignore. Slipping away from the crowd, he wandered down the lavish hallways of Luke's penthouse until he reached a dimly lit back garden terrace, away from the buzz of the party. There, under the soft glow of garden lanterns, he heard voices and froze. One voice was unmistakably Luke's, slurred slightly from champagne, oozing arrogance. The second belonged to an unfamiliar man. But what they said would haunt Ethan forever. "I don't know how she does it, man," Luke chuckled. "Isabella slips out of her husband's arms and into mine like it's nothing. Last weekend at that waterfront hotel? Insane." Ethan's blood ran cold. He stepped closer, careful not to be seen, heart thundering in his chest. "Does her husband know anything?" "You're playing with fire," the other man said. "Nah," Luke scoffed. "Ethan's so busy with his startup, he doesn't have a clue. And Isabella? She's smarter than most women I've been with. Knows how to keep secrets." Ethan's hands trembled. His worst fears had just been confirmed. Hidden in the shadows, he listened as they spoke about secret hotel meetups, business trips turned into romantic getaways, and nights stolen behind his back. The affair had been going on for 6 months. Every lie Isabella told him now made sense. But Ethan wasn't a man who acted on impulse. No, he would be calculated. That night, he said nothing. He went home with Isabella as if everything was fine. He smiled, laughed, even kissed her goodnight. But inside, something had shifted forever. In the days that followed, Ethan transformed. He became focused, quietly strategic. He installed tracking software on Isabella's phone, accessed her emails, and hired a private investigator. It didn't take long to find what he was looking for: text messages, hotel receipts, phone logs, photographs of Isabella and Luke checking into hotels. The puzzle pieces fell together with painful clarity. Every discovery tore at Ethan's heart, but it also sharpened his resolve. He wasn't going to confront her with words. He was going to destroy her lies with proof, in front of everyone. Exactly 1 month later, Luke hosted another grand event, this one even larger, drawing powerful names from Seattle's tech and business elite. Ethan knew it would be the perfect stage. He arrived with Isabella on his arm, playing the loving husband flawlessly. She was none the wiser. Midway through the night, Ethan quietly stepped away and told Isabella he was going to make a toast. She smiled, proud, unaware of the storm about to hit. The crowd hushed as Ethan took the microphone. Isabella stood beside Luke, her smile faltering as Ethan's eyes met hers. "I'd like to make a toast to my incredible wife, Isabella," he began, his voice steady. "For 10 years, we've built a life together, raised a family. I thought what we had would last forever." The room was silent. Tension crackled like static. "But sometimes," he continued, "those we trust the most carry the deepest secrets." Isabella's face went pale. She took a step forward, but Ethan raised a hand. "Tonight, I'd like to share one of those secrets with you all." He clicked a button. The projector behind him lit up. The crowd gasped. On screen appeared damning images: Isabella and Luke entering hotel rooms, screenshots of flirty messages, audio of intimate late-night conversations. The betrayal was undeniable. Gasps turned to whispers. Faces turned to Isabella and Luke. Isabella stood frozen in horror. Luke tried to slip away, but the damage was done. The room was watching, judging. "Secrets," Ethan said quietly, "never stay buried." And now the truth is out. The aftermath was swift and devastating. Within days, Ethan filed for divorce, gaining full custody of their children. The affair became the talk of the city. Luke was forced to resign amidst the scandal. Isabella lost everything: her marriage, her reputation, her social standing. And Ethan? He found peace. From the ashes of betrayal, he rebuilt his life, stronger, wiser, and finally, free. What a journey! Thank you for joining us on this intense and emotional ride of betrayal, heartbreak, and justice. If this story struck a chord, give it a like, share, and leave a comment below. What would you have done if you were in Ethan's place? And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss another unforgettable story from Reddit Stories Unveiled. We'll see you in the next one.